You are connected with support. How can I help you?
You're picking up the phone pretending that you want to help people, but you really want to rob them.
I want you to understand, legally and federally, I know what type of time waster you are.
Do you want people to empty their bank account?
Why would you waste my precious time?
We call scammers. And man, they say the dumbest stuff.
Go ahead, please.
Hey, do not call this number again. Okay? Thank you for calling support. This is Mark. How can I help you?
Your number's still working then?
Okay, and could you tell me what is the problem?
The problem is your number's still working.
My number is working. That's the problem. How is that the problem is?
It's a big problem.
Why?
Well, because victims will call you up and you'll steal money off them.
What kind of victims?
The kind of victims that are probably mostly elderly and vulnerable and don't really understand computers very well. Those sort of victims. Your favourite sort of victims.
But how are they victims? I don't understand this.
How are they victims? Well, you send a fake Windows Defender pop-up.
I'm not fake, ma'am.
You?
No, miss, I'm not fake. I'm real.
Oh, I know you're a real
How can I
boy.
be fake?
Yes, I know you're a real boy. But no, the Windows
you.
Defender pop-up is fake. That you guys
Okay,
send
so-
out, and then people who don't know anything about computers think it's real, and they call
Okay.
the number on the pop-up, and they get you. And you're a real boy.
Oh, yes, I am. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, yes, miss, I think you have some kind of misunderstanding. We don't send out any kind of pop-ups. No.
Okay, so how come your number's on a pop-up then? How come it's on a Windows Defender pop-up?
Where did you find it? No, miss. That.
Oh, well, I won't tell you where
No,
I found it. I have
Yep.
a secret way of finding
By the way-
these things. Yeah?
Yeah, what's your name? May I have your name?
My name's B. B, short for Beatrice. B-E-A.
Oh, Beatrice.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a lovely name.
I know it is. But you can call me B for short.
Sure, I'll call you B.
Okay? So
Okay,
you
then.
so you
Can
know
you tell
go on. Carry on.
No, sorry, I'm sorry for interrupting. Go ahead. What were you asking?
No, it's fine. I was asking why you're still talking to me, because you know you're not going to steal any money off me. I'm wondering why you're still talking to me. There might be somebody else on
Yeah,
the
because
on the-
I like how you sound.
Oh, right. Okay, thank you.
All right. Anyways, Beatrice, have a very good day. Thank you so much for your time. Okay.
Oh, is that it? You're not going to talk
Yeah.
to me anymore?
Have a good day.
You don't like me that much then?
All right.
Okay.
No, I do like you, but
All right.
I'm sorry.
I'll
I
keep
can't continue.
I'll keep calling back until your phones stop working. We're working on it.
Okay.
All right, and then
All
you
right,
can
Bea,
and then
you
you
can-
can go
you can
home
continue.
early. When your phones die, you can all go home early.
Thank you for that. But since you're so concerned about us, how do I get in touch with you?
Well, you can call me on the number that's come up there.
And you would all answer that call.
Well, it's a
I see.
text now number on my computer, so it doesn't always work. But Mark, if you want to ring me back anytime, I will. Like I say, I can't guarantee I'll answer it because I've got to be sat at my computer. But I'll be very happy to talk to you, Mark.
Sure. Do you have any other links, any socials?
Yeah, but I'm not sharing those. But I'll talk to you.
Sure, then I'll try. Maybe I'll leave you a message or something.
Oh,
on the
do
text
by
now.
all means. Yep. Okay.
All right. I enjoyed speaking with you, Bea. Have a very
Okay.
good day.
I'm going to
Bye-bye.
call back. I'll probably get somebody else. All right then.
All right. All right then. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Have a good one.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you for calling Microsoft. This is Hannah. How may I help you today?
Hi, Hannah. Is that Hannah? Is that how you spell Hannah?
Why does it matter? How can I help you?
It doesn't really matter. I have a friend called Hannah at one of the telecoms companies. She's awesome. She shuts scammers' numbers down like almost instantly. I was just calling just to see if your number's still working. And it is, unfortunately. I got Mark last time. He was quite nice. He had a chat.
You got who?
Mark.
Mark.
Yeah.
So you want to speak to Mark?
He probably doesn't want to speak to me. He hung up.
Why?
I think he was hoping to get somebody on the phone that he could steal money from, and that's not me. So I guess he hung up so he could get a victim. Are you going to do the same?
So what do you want now?
I'm going to keep ringing until your number's shut down.
What's your name?
My name's B.
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 B what?
B. Hindebars. My first name's B and my surname's Hindebars.
You are full of shit.
Not nearly as much as you.
I'm not. You are. You're
Why?
not even achieving anything by doing this. At least I'm getting something out of it.
Are you really? What are you doing? You're getting
Yeah.
pleasure from stealing from vulnerable
Not
people.
pleasure. It's not always
Oh
about
no!
pleasure.
Oh no!
Okay.
It's about the money, isn't it? You get money.
No, it's not about the money.
Oh,
either.
what are you
It's
getting
not
from
about the money
it?
either.
So what are you getting from it then, Hannah?
It's about people like you learning some lessons in life in a hard way.
Is that right? Well, I'm hoping you'll learn
Yeah.
your lesson in life. I hope there's such a thing
I
as
learned
karma.
them all.
I hope there's such a thing as
I learned them
karma.
all.
And you little thieves
I learned
over there
them.
hiding behind your telephones.
learned them
You're not
all.
even proper thieves. If you went out mugging people in the streets.
You saying anything doesn't matter.
I know it doesn't
You can't
matter.
make
I
me
know.
realize anything.
I know, because you're
You
a
can't.
dirty little
So
rundy thief.
Why are you wasting your
A
time?
dirty, horrible, nasty
Why are
little
you
rundy
wasting
thief.
time?
Because
You're
I've
wasting
heard recordings of you people stealing money from old ladies. I know
How
that
does it
people
matter
have
to you?
killed themselves
You have a lot of money?
because you people have
Do you have a lot of
scammed
money? Do you
I've
have
got
a lot of money?
well, no, I haven't got a
Do
lot
you
of
have a
money.
lot of money?
I haven't got a lot of
Then
money.
shut
No.
up. Shut up.
Why?
Then shut up.
Why should I shut up? Because I
Don't-
haven't got a lot of money.
Because it doesn't matter. Whatever
What
you
doesn't
do,
matter?
It doesn't matter. If you got a lot of money, why
So-
don't you go and give those people that money?
I
If you
haven't
care
got
so
a
much,
lot of money, you dirty little cow. I haven't
then
got a
don't-
lot of
don't do
money.
this. It's
Why?
waste of time. Go and
Why?
earn some then.
Why? Why shouldn't
Go
I
and
do
earn
it?
some.
I'm going to keep calling you little bastards until
Fuck
your
off.
phone is shut down. You are so disgusting.
off.
You are disgusting. Does your mother know what you do? Does your mother know that you steal money from people? Hannah.
Thank you for calling support. How may I help you?
Hi, what's your name?
Hello?
Hello? Mark? Was that Mark?
Hello?
Is that Mark?
Hello?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Hello?
You can hear me.
Hello?
Go and kick Hannah for me because she's a cow. She's a horrible, nasty little bitch. Go and give her a slap.
Thanks for calling support. This is Chris. How can I help you?
Hi, Chris. Your number's still working.
Hello?
Will you go and smash Hannah's head against Mark's head, please?
Can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah, smash Hannah's head against Mark's head.
Hello?
Hello? Chris?
Thanks for calling support. This is Chris. How can I help you?
Hi, Chris. Can you hear me this time?
Yes, ma'am. I can hear you.
Oh, right. You couldn't hear me last time.
Yeah. Tell me, ma'am. Go ahead.
Yeah. Is Hannah sitting near you?
Uh-huh.
She is.
What did you say?
Hannah. Does Hannah sit near you?
Hannah. Hannah. You want to speak to Hannah?
No, I don't want to speak to her. She's vile.
What happened, ma'am?
She's vile. She's a vile, vile scammer. Some of you scammers are okay, but she is just vile.
But what happened, ma'am? Can you just give me your concern so that we can go ahead and work on it?
Okay. My
What
concern,
happened?
my concern is that your phone number's still working. Me and my friends are working on that. But when I spoke to Hannah, she was just horrible.
Your laptop is not working, right?
No, my laptop's working. It's your numbers are working as well. That's what's upsetting me.
So what is your issue, ma'am? What is the main cause of your calling?
Just to see if your number's still working, just to see if you're still getting victims and still stealing money from vulnerable people.
Fuck off,
Oh, that's not nice.
you bloody lady.
Oh, that's quite cute. That's nicer than Hannah. You're nicer than Hannah. I'll give you
Fuck
that
off.
much.
Fuck off.
Hannah was vile.
Fuck off.
You're
When
not.
I do something, even we do something, what do you do for yourself?
What do I do?
What do you do?
What
Yeah,
business
what
is
do you
that
do?
of yours? I don't steal money from people, that's for sure.
Yeah, I do. I do.
I
see
know you
people,
do. I know you do.
Money
So,
from people.
yeah, do you enjoy it?
So what is making so funny for you? Why are you so laughing on this?
Why am I laughing?
Do you really?
What do you want me to
Why-
do?
why-
I mean, really, I'd like
Just
to
wait,
cry.
just wait.
I'd like to cry
Just
for all
wait.
the people whose lives you're ruining. You've got to laugh, otherwise you'd cry. So, there you go. But you're all horrible, vile little people there, aren't you? What have you done now? You still there? Go on, pass me on to somebody else.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Take. That was a really good video. I didn't want it to end, especially the bloody lady. Hushy bloody lady. Whatever he said. How are you, bloody B?
I know that video by heart. I've seen it so many times. It's one of my favorite ones of B's.
Yeah, it's a really good video.
Yeah, I mean, her channel is full of other great videos, but that one just she got a little feisty with the scumbags, and I knew she had it in her. So yeah, I love that video. Yep, that was a good pick.
Morning, Eagle Strike. Yeah, that was a really good video. She actually picked that biscuit video to play today, but we have already played it. So I was like, we already played that one. We're playing so many B videos where we're starting to recycle them, but that's because they're so good. So I'm excited to have her on the show today.
Hell yeah, we can talk with B all day.
Yeah, she's
not
awesome.
that I don't love talking with you and Chester as well, but
sure.
B just has that voice that we all want to hear.
Yeah, she's awesome. She's very hilarious too. So, and watching our videos are just real entertaining. So it's excited to have her on today.
Good morning,
Hi,
Kate Young. Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, it's great to see everyone. Good morning, Badger. We got what's going on with you? How are you doing?
Today's good. You know, it's about 50 degrees in New York, which is the way it should be in October. Or what month are we in? November? Yeah. So yesterday was just the day from hell for anybody with MS that lives on the 3rd floor, and they took out the AC in October, so it was totally humid in here yesterday. This is the first apartment I've had in years without central air, and I have one of those, AC units in the window, and you have to take it out at the end of October. So November is usually not this hot, but when it's 75, my apartment feels like it's 100. So I couldn't really walk yesterday. It was a bad day, whatever. It was the first day in 3 years that MS just kicked my ass. But we go forward. It's one of those times where it's like every day has been interesting in the last 3 years, and I've always looked at it like worse things could happen. It's never going to hold me back. But yesterday, I couldn't really do much. So I couldn't even call a scumbag. I just felt like blah. So,
I can
whatever.
understand.
It's a new day, so we don't have to worry about my health. I'm fine today. I'm just happy it's cool. New York is cool and breezy, and it's a fall day finally.
Yeah, well, taking one day off isn't holding you back. It's just taking a day off, which I did. We all do. Like, so it's not like it's holding you back from life in general. It's just needed a day off.
Well. I had a couple eBay things to mail out yesterday. I sold some things over the weekend, and I wanted to get the stuff out, so I had to stumble to the post office, and that was a nightmare. But we got the packages out, so I won't get negative feedback.
Awesome.
But I slept all day pretty much. Didn't even check Discord. Didn't check YouTube. Didn't really do much, and I was woken up at like 4 a.m. with a text message from the FBI saying they have $10.5 million of my money.
Oh my gosh.
And so the guy, obviously I called and he didn't pick up, but it's the same exact guy who called me 2 weeks ago, and he's in one of my videos that I raged at. One of those, he's from Nigeria. And you have to pay the taxes to get the money out. He's so stupid. He texted me on the same text thread. So,
oh my God.
I'm hoping he'll call me back later. But that's who woke me up.
What an idiot.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Oh, what's up, Johnny Broadway?
Hi, Johnny.
Well, Joe Scambaiter in the house. Nice to see Joe. Don't really see a lot of Joe sometimes, and it's always nice when he appears. I put his link in the channel, so I know he's not here for that, just showing support, but if you can go watch a Joe Scambait video, you'll be doing yourself a big favor.
Yeah. And I don't know, YouTube has not been recommending me any, I guess because I haven't been watching a lot of scam baiting videos lately, because I've been doing it a lot, and then I just, I really haven't been watching anything. Hey, Lisa C. It's great to see you.
Lisa C. Hope everything's going well. Yeah, it's nice to see you.
But even your video that you posted, let's see, what was it, Sunday? Yeah, Sunday. I didn't get it recommended till yesterday. And then I'm just looking through YouTube. Well, actually, I pulled up your channel because I was like, let me see if he posted any shorts. Because I know I definitely don't get notifications that you post shorts. Let me see if you post any shorts. And then I pulled it up and it said video from 1 day ago, and I was like, how did I miss this? YouTube did not tell me. So YouTube's been a real jerk the last week, don't you think? At least to me anyway.
Well,
I've been having a lot of issues.
To get buried. I always expect my videos to get buried. I mean, and I'm always it's like it's me against the world. I look at it like I'm not monetized. There's some haters. I'm a little dirty. So if I get 500-600 views on a video, I'm okay. I'm not going to complain. And I do all that without the algorithm and the promotion of all that. So I expect to get buried. My shorts do nothing. I mean, well, that's what she said. So it's like, why do I even post them? But the last short I posted was really dirty about the scammer wanting to F me. So it was like, I didn't expect it to get so much promotion. I don't know if that had anything to do with it, but yeah, it has a few views. But yeah, don't worry. I don't get YouTube's recommendations are all out of whack for a lot of people.
Well, It's really annoying, and I don't know what to do, except I fully admit and confess and apologize to everyone that I haven't been consistent lately with uploading because I've been so focused on streaming lately. So I'm going to try to get back to... Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Lisa C. Really appreciate it.
So nice to see.
Yeah, I'm going to try to get back to posting consistently, and then that'll help. I just got to get balanced here because going to India, of course, was really rough to maintain the schedule, and then I have been playing around with some new things for streaming, so I gotta get back to being consistent, and I'll try to put in some more because I have been raging lately takes, so I'll try to at least do a video for you.
What's up, Jim? Good to see you. Good morning. And also, too, I just reminded me, I was in Takeout stream on, I think it was Saturday, and it was great. I kept trying to super chat him, though, and I just tried to super chat us right now. Only a couple dollars for us because we'd split it anyway, but it didn't work. So I'm having trouble with my credit card on this YouTube thing. I don't get it, but it just reminded me of that. I did try to super chat Takeout on Saturday, and my credit card thing is not working. That was a fun stream.
Well, that's a thought that counts. I'm sure Takeout appreciates the thought.
Well, he's not going to pay his rent with my thoughts. Once I figure out my credit card situation, I'll go back and definitely give him what he deserves. He was great that day.
Yeah, for sure. Well, that's great. Well, and if anyone's able to be one of our members, by the way, I think we have it set at $2.99, and Take and I split that. So we get till YouTube takes it and we split it, we get around 30-40 cents per episode from each membership, and both Take and I put a lot of work. So that's just one way to support if you want to and are able. Not able, we totally understand, because I'm not able either. I support nobody right now because I'm not able, so we totally understand, but just saying. Hey, so I have a couple of well, I don't really have a couple of announcements, but I had a couple things I wanted to say, but there's one announcement I wanted to make. So tomorrow, thank you so much, Ghost. Yeah, RIP to Gail's credit card.
I got 10 credit cards that don't work. No, I'm just...
Thank you, BB.
Thanks, BB.
Thank you so
much.
Thanks,
Ghost.
Really appreciate that.
Go ahead. So in the case of 2-year-old whoever, who's not the father, what's your big announcement?
Yeah. You aren't the father, or are you?
I'll come out there you don't know me. You don't know me. No, you don't know me.
Did I still have trashy TV like that? I don't even know because I don't watch TV.
I haven't watched I haven't watched Maury in 10 years, and I bet you if I turn that on right now, they're doing paternity tests.
Thank you so much,
thanks
Raz.
so much, Raz.
So sweet of you. And I love Raz's new what do you call it? Profile picture. I don't know, it's not really that new, but I think it's the first time I noticed it. Oh, Raz can super sticker but not super chat. I have no clue why. But maybe that's why. Maybe you could super sticker but not super chat. Maury finally got canceled. He was on for 25 years, wasn't he?
Oh, snap. I think you're right.
If I was in a job for 25 years, I'd want to retire too. Morning, David. Morning, Scamtunes. Ooh, Scamtunes says you are the father, Take. Did
it work?
Yeah, it worked.
Oh, yes.
Well, thank you so much, TAGOW, for the $250.
Oh, yep.
Really appreciate that.
But that's what it is. It's a super sticker.
Thank you, Silver Fox. That's so sweet of you. We tried to pick something that was reasonable, but considering we went with $2.99 over $1.99 just because we're splitting it, so that's why we picked that, and we didn't want to make it too much, but that's really sweet of you. Okay, so one announcement I wanted to make, what B Hindebars informed me first, then I started seeing it everywhere, so thank you, B. Let me just put it.
Father?
Yeah. This. Tomorrow, if you are up at 3 a.m. tomorrow, join me.
Who's not up?
Yeah.
Who's not up at that hour?
Yeah. There will be an anti-scam summit. I don't know when Jim is talking, but Jim is talking at some point. But yeah, I looked it up and it starts at 3 a.m. tomorrow for us Eastern Coasters because it's in Europe. So, So if anybody would like to do that, it's free. It costs money if you attend in person. But considering it's tomorrow, it's probably late for anyone to attend in person unless you live where it is, which is somewhere in Europe.
And also, I know you have more announcements, so just try not to forget. But before I forget, it's so important. I mean, you blindly scam baiting's here, and there's a couple other people from Australia, Aussie Cool, Made, Asha, and a few others. I'm sorry if I miss, but I don't know if people realize this. Daylight savings time. And this is what I've been talking about. We went back an hour on Sunday. Mm-hmm. Australia went up an hour a couple weeks ago. So that means the show now is very late for the Aussie people. So it's like midnight if you're in the southern part of Australia. I think it's southern, like Sydney and that part. And then in the north area, you have Perth, and I could be messing up geography. But the time is very late there. So you just reminded me. So thank you so much to all the Australians that are that are up early morning in Australia to watch this, to listen to this.
Yeah, that's a good point. Because we did have a time change, so.
And that's what I'm saying. It's like if we go back and they go forward, it gets worse. Right. If you want to meet, then we should go back, keep going back, and they don't do anything, or they can go back, and eventually it'll all be the same. But nobody listens to me.
Right? No one listens to you. Why is that?
What up, David?
But yeah, so that'll be at 3 a.m. Eastern tomorrow. I believe it starts at 9 a.m. What is it? CET? CET? Is that the right time zone? CET. Is that a time zone? Or did I make that up? CET time zone.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, CET. It starts at 9 a.m. CET. And which I think stands for Central European Time.
Oh, you're talking metrics. I don't know metric system.
So all I know is that my house on the East Coast of America, what I call New York time zone, it starts at 3 a.m. So.
I'll try to get a wake up call from the FBI from Nigeria.
Yeah.
And then I'll be up for that. And where is this? Where do I see this? On YouTube?
No, it's a Zoom link that you have to register for. I posted. I pinned the link above. Yeah, I'll also post it in my Discord. But it is free. It's not like you have to pay for it unless you attend in person. But again, I think it's late to attend in person. So I'll just post it in the general chat. Some anti-scam summit. So if anybody needs it later, you can check my Discord in the general chat, and the link will be there. And thank you, B, for sharing that. Really appreciate that. So, thank you.
Hopefully the cold is short-lived, David. Yeah, sinus colds are bad.
Are you you're listening right now? That's an interesting question. I'm listening right now, question mark.
I think you are. I hope so. So, cool. And then later tonight, I think tonight we're on with Amanda G, right?
Well, we're not on. Hey, Kentucky Fried Scam Bakes, thank you so much. We're not on till next week, remember? The 15th.
Oh, the 15th. All right, yeah. That's good. I was all ready for tonight.
Oh, sorry about that.
No, it's probably my fault. I hear the day. I don't look at the number that follows it. If you say Tuesday, I'm thinking it's right in front of me. I didn't think it would be. There's other Tuesdays in November, so
Yeah.
that makes sense.
My
Yeah,
bad.
that makes sense.
I probably wasn't clear.
Yeah.
Sorry. So Take and I will be
Oh.
on. Yeah, I was just about to talk about that Joe Scambait. Great minds think alike. But yeah, the panel will be tonight at 8:30 p.m. And I know Whiskey Scambaiter's on tonight. I can't remember the other person. And then next week on the 15th, me and you will be on.
Okay. Good.
Oops, wrong one. Hold on. I have a lottery. I was just about to talk about the lottery. So, if y'all have lottery tickets, do not throw them because the lottery numbers have been delayed due to security protocols. The jackpot is up to $2 billion, and it was supposed to occur last night around 10:59 p.m., but it got delayed, and as of this morning, it still hasn't drawn because of security protocols.
Yeah, that's what the guy from the PCH scammer was telling me.
Oh, he told you that?
Yeah. Oh, what up, Scam Tunes? So everyone already has their ticket. They don't need to go out and buy more, right?
No,
Is that what you're saying?
I already have my ticket.
Right. So I don't need to. It's safe for me to go get a soda and a pack of cigarettes and not take an hour in the store.
Let's hope not, but you never know. So, hopefully, one of us will win, and if one of us does win, don't tell the rest of us. They always say that's the first rule. See, right underneath the headline, it says, here's why you shouldn't tell anyone if you win the Powerball jackpot. So if you win, do not tell any of us.
Isn't it better to split it with, like, if you work in an office with, like, 50 people and you each buy a ticket, don't you have more chances?
Yeah, but your chance of winning is literally 1 in 600 million. So buying 50 tickets isn't increasing it that much. You'd have to buy thousands, I think, to actually make a dent.
I'll figure it out one day. I'll figure the time zone problem first, or the daylight savings time. But then we'll get to the lottery.
Yeah. Morning, Sasquatch. Morning, Amy.
I never
Morning,
played
Betty.
the lottery though. What up, Sasquatch?
Yeah, you're better off. Like TJ said in my stream yesterday, I think it was TJ said, I won $2 by not playing. I thought that was a great point. You don't need it, Chester.
I was watching a documentary yesterday when I was half asleep on Paul Castellano. Do you remember him? He was the mob boss for the Gambino family, and then it went into Carlo Gambino and all these mobsters, and they were talking about how they started their career in the mafia with doing lottery scams. It was a whole thing back then. So back in the 20s and 30s and 40s. So now you have the lottery and it's legit. But good luck. I never play it.
Well, when I told Peter about it the other day, I was like, he was like, what are you doing? And I was like, I'm at the store buying a lottery ticket. I said, you pay $2, you could win $2 billion. And he said, that sounds like a scam.
That's not right. I mean, not wrong, right?
Yeah. Which I couldn't really disagree with him on that, but it does definitely sound like a scam. Yeah, and the only other thing I wanted to tell everybody was, because I felt particularly sorry for this poor lady, but this family here, a Facebook puppy scam just randomly used their address, and then people started showing up at their house to say, like, where's my puppy? I paid you for a puppy. But these people weren't the scammers. The scammers just used their address. So it was a really good reminder to me how we need to be super careful when we use any real addresses. Good night, takeout. Or if we hear people that get scammed complaining about addresses, because scammers will often use other real addresses, and we need to be careful using real addresses as well. You know, even though it's very unlikely that any of those Indian scammers would ever come to our house or something, just on the safe side, I think it's better if we be very careful, because what I do is I try to find a house like that's on a street, and if you put in the address, you know, like something comes up but it's not actually a house number, like the house number is changed, like, you know, instead of 150 I'll put 149 or something, you know what I mean, just to be safe. Yeah, or use the police address, or sometimes I use the White House address.
Yeah, the building in New York City, it's a legit address. I mean, addresses in New York City are tough for anybody. And, you know, if you say 86th and Broadway, I mean, good luck finding the exact apartment. I mean, there's 500 apartments in that building. But that is a good point. I mean, even if they all show up at 86th in New York City, and there's a bunch of scammers out there looking for Dean Michael Myers. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, well, I think that's broad enough that it's fine. But I just meant in general, it was a good reminder. Well, I just meant, Joe, when we talked to the Indian scammers. I wasn't saying the puppy scammers. When we talk to scammers, I think it's good to be careful we don't use somebody's real address. I mean, like I said, very unlikely that anybody from India would show up, but stranger things have happened, especially because, you know, I had a money mule a few months ago that quote unquote met me in person, was gonna meet me in person. So they have money mules around. They could tell the money mule to go to the house and ask for money or something. So it's always better to, you know, just be careful with real addresses. And if you hear anyone talk about like, oh, this person promised me a puppy at this address or whatever, just, you know, let them know that the scammers use do not use the real addresses, obviously. So, but I felt bad for this family. Yeah, I felt real bad for them because they didn't do anything wrong. So, puppy scams, I feel like from looking at the BBB, puppy scams are one of the biggest scams that are going on right now in America. And a lot of them are by Americans. They really are. Because it's very easy to make a website. It's easy to find cute pictures. So it's just really important we don't buy anything like this, like a puppy or anything with Zelle or gift cards, you know?
You think it's common that people would have to see the puppy or a car or anything for that matter, if they're on Facebook Marketplace, and they don't even talk to somebody, and they're saying, okay, well, just give me the gift card numbers and I'll meet you here, or I'll be home at a certain time, or, you know, send me 3 months rent for the apartment that you haven't seen yet. You know, we take for granted because we know that, but people do fall for this. So it has to be mentioned. You know, don't give gift card for anything. See the merchandise before you buy it.
Right.
But we can only spread awareness and just keep spreading awareness and awareness and awareness.
Absolutely, I totally agree. Well, I wonder if it's time for the news with Chester Draws.
I don't want to talk out of place. I'll wait and see if Chester brings it up first, but I believe he's somewhere very, very secretive and important, and it's something that we're all waiting for, or at least half the world. Very big deal. He's on this. He's involved in right now, so hopefully he has time for us.
Okay. Well, I'm about to add him to the call. Let me put on the dramatic music while I add him.
I think it's warranted.
And this is the morning news with Chester Draws, although he hasn't answered yet. Hello, Chester.
Oh, I see a picture of him.
Yeah, his hair is still blue.
Yeah, my hair is still blue.
Mr. Draws.
Yeah.
I just heard a rickshaw in the background. Where are you?
I did too.
Yeah, well, you're not too far wrong. I'm in the middle of Theatreland in the West End, and it's sort of a secret, but I'm quite happy to release it because by the time you book your flights over here, it would have finished. Yeah, I'm over here in Theatreland in the West End at a red carpet event for a premiere of Netflix Series 5, The Crown.
Wow.
Wow.
Now, a lot of people have said raved about that show. I've never once watched it, but I should catch up. But for somebody who lives there and experiences that, the royal family, have you seen any of the show?
I've got to sort of admit, but I did watch the first season, but I've not really caught up. And definitely this season 5, which is the Diana era, particularly Dodi, Fayed, and the incident and a tragic death in Paris. It's caused a lot of controversy over here in the UK, and I can safely say that there won't be any members of the living actual royal family coming here today.
Well, that's okay. I'll talk to dead ones.
Well, we just buried one recently, so
Well,
go ahead.
No, we won't go there. But but you're on the set. I mean, are you seeing celebrities that are in the crown walking around right now?
No, we're still in the build stage. It won't be till about 5 p.m. UK time, which I think is around about noon your time.
And you have no problem getting each and every one of those celebrities to subscribe to CJ Scams and TAGOW Media Scam Pranks, right?
Yep, no problem at all. I'm actually I'm handing out cards.
All right.
Great. Awesome. Well, I can reimburse you a couple of dollars for all the business cards you got printed up for us, if you need.
Yep. Yeah. On one side it's the show's address, and on the other side it's a 10% off Dunkin' Donuts coupon.
You're making me hungry.
Yeah, that sounds amazing.
And Aussie beer bum chicken is making me hungry and thirsty at the same time. What a great name.
And will you be telling dad jokes on the red carpet? Liz wants to know, and me too.
Yes. Although it's not just started to rain. It's sort of been raining a little while. They haven't actually started putting the red carpet out yet. I think it's probably because of rain. But yeah, I will definitely be telling. I can walk up there and tell dad jokes a little bit later on if you want.
Yeah, tell it to like Kristen Stewart. Isn't she the one that plays Diana?
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, tell Kristen Stewart a dad joke.
You gotta record it. If you don't have a video of it, it didn't happen.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Well, Brittany said she's going to turn up later on. I'll see if she'll speak to you.
Yeah. Well, that's a sore subject. You know she won't. But good luck with that.
Thank you very much. I guess you want to hear some of the news.
Yeah, let's hear the news.
Hello.
Hello.
Can you hear
I thought I
us?
lost you there.
No,
No such luck.
I thought the carrier pigeon. Yeah. I thought the carrier pigeon had sort of tired. I'm starting off with the latest. Sorry to talk Russia, Ukraine, and things like that. The first news story is the latest Russian defector I don't know whether you heard about this, but Norway has given asylum to a former Russian spy after it turned up in their territorial waters. What makes this difference is it's a beluga whale, and it had a little harness on with equipment, and it doesn't say what the equipment was. It was marked up property of St. Petersburg, so I'm guessing it's one of their spy whales. So it's turned up in Norwegian territorial waters, and the Norwegians have given it political asylum, and it's now swimming around quite happily, minus the spike here.
That sounds like
A
a
whale.
happy story.
Yeah, happy whale of a story.
Let's. Oh, there's that rickshaw again.
There's quite a few of them. And again, I mean, I'm in a soundproofed car with the windows closed, but yeah, we're not as bad as India with the honking, but it does get a little bit.
I don't have a globe in front of me. There's water around Norway?
Apparently, yes, all the way around it.
Okay, and so there's a whale in the waters there.
Yep.
Oh, what sea?
Baltic.
Baltic? Yeah,
Yep.
okay. Now you're bringing me back to my 4th grade social studies class days. All right, so that's good to know. So, yeah, we're safe in Norway.
Yep. This is a story I thought would bring, I'm not sure it'd be happy or sad memories to you, Take. This is, and I apologise to all the American listeners, I can never pronounce this, but I'll give it a go. A Massachusetts woman stands...
You got it. Now spell it. Can you spell it?
Yeah.
Can you spell it?
Yeah.
That's a different story.
IT.
Try it with an M, I would say. Try it with an M.
He spelled it.
Anyway, a woman from a place in North America stands accused of using a swarm of bees as a dangerous weapon, according to a county sheriff, after she allegedly, that was easy for me to say, unleashed a hive of angry insects on deputies trying to serve an eviction notice last week. So all these bees that are flying around in New York, I mean, she may have something to do with it.
Well, right, there's that, but I'm not going to hate on her yet. So she was going to get evicted from her apartment,
No, she's an activist. She turned up at someone who had been served papers, and the sheriffs and deputies were there to carry out the eviction, or I'm not sure how it works in the States, but ensure that everything goes lawfully. And she turned up with a trailer full of hives, one of which she smashed to provoke the bees, and indeed they stung several deputies that were there, and also members of the public.
And she did all this because somebody was going to get evicted from their apartment?
Yep. She, as I say, is an activist. It's a house, actually.
Nobody ever helps me out. The landlord sends me nasty messages. I'm a month behind, and nobody shows up with a truck full of bees. So, I mean, yeah, she's a little nutty for bringing that many bees there, and it's a little psychotic, but she's definitely down to help people.
Yeah. But there are other ways of doing it. And anyway, I sort of brought that subject up.
Well, no one's perfect.
Because of B. Hindebars.
Behind bars.
Yeah. Oh, we've done that. We did that one last week, didn't we?
Yeah.
Well, we can do it again.
Okay, so I'll try and find some B stories. Yeah, this is another one for you, Take, and I'll explain a little bit why. There's a famous art piece by Piet Mondrian. This artwork is called New York City 1.
Absolutely. Beautiful piece.
Yep. It's hung upside down for more than 75 years in this particular gallery.
Why?
I didn't do it. I didn't do it.
People didn't know about it until the curator came across some photographs of the artist and this piece in the background, and they noticed that it was being shown in a completely different orientation to what's being shown or how it's been displayed now or for the last 75 years.
Wow. So is the
And
artist still alive?
no,
No. He got stung by a bunch of bees.
Yep.
Or he died of anger because his painting was upside down?
Yeah. He died in 1944.
Yikes.
Yeah.
That is a super old painting.
Yeah. The reason I bring this up, most people don't know that Take is a great artist himself.
Yes, he is.
And I was very fortunate to see two art pieces that he had hanging up in his apartment.
Yeah, I saw him too. They were awesome.
Yeah. Well, I made comment on one of them saying that I really like this particular.
That was the one I didn't do.
Yes. I said the other one was crap. I really liked that one, and it wasn't even done by him. So you got no.
Well, listen. Somebody in Georgia bought two of my pieces, though. So
I know.
I'm not complaining. But yeah, I do like the one. I'm with you on that. On that one, I like the other one that I didn't do better as well. But whatever. But thank you for sharing that.
Yeah. The one that, as I say, Takes one. It reminded me of a person reading a newspaper. In an abstract sort of way. We spent about 20 minutes discussing it, if I seem to recall.
There you go. Creating conversation, Take.
That was 20 minutes that Chester will never get back. I do apologize.
Yeah, I know, but when I finally said I did like the the other one.
Right. No, I'm with you. I agree.
Between your videos and your painting, we just sit around and talk about you all day long.
God help these people. All right, what else is in the news, sir?
Moving quickly on. There's a desert toad, the Sonoran desert toad, which has glowing eyes. I don't know if you read this, but the US National Park Service is warning visitors to stop licking one of America's largest toads. The Sonoran desert toad, also known as the Colorado river toad, excretes a toxin which can harm humans, and some say it has psychedelic effects. So people have been going to find this particular toad in a national park and licking it.
Well,
they're like licking a frog.
Yep. Well, I mean, I could hear about kissing frogs. CJ, one day your prince will come.
Ew. No thanks.
Don't go looking for your prince in a park, though. I mean,
I'd prefer not to look for him anywhere. I'd prefer to just not have one.
Yeah, you're better off.
Yeah, better off.
Looking on OnlyFans.
I've learned that the hard way. I'm better off.
So, glowing eyes in the middle of the night. Yeah. So don't go kissing frogs or toads in the middle of the night.
Or chasing waterfalls.
Yeah.
Sorry, every time someone says don't go, my next thought is chasing waterfalls.
The toads in the park they're getting more action than I get.
Yeah.
Very sad story.
Well, and anyways, that's the news. This is Chester Draw's special roving reporter for WSCAM Radio. And before I hand you back to the studio, is it dad joke time?
But
It's always dad joke time. Please.
Okay. I've got to thank Bramble Rose, I think, for this one, if I recall correctly. When does a joke become a dad joke?
When the dad tells it.
No, when it becomes apparent.
But I'm
A
ching.
Yeah,
we get it. We get it.
Okay, I've got no sound effects today. Let's see. I don't trust stairs. They're always up to something.
What? I missed that one.
I don't trust stairs. They are always up to something.
You don't trust who?
Oh, I don't trust stairs.
Oh,
Yep.
stairs. Oh, that was very accenty. I couldn't understand what you were
sorry
saying.
about that.
I don't trust
Well,
stairs, but I'm ching.
You need to learn the metric system.
When I was at Rickshaw again.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, my dad got fired from his job as a road worker for theft. I refused to believe he could do such a thing, but when I got home, the signs were all there.
Take like that one.
Why didn't Han Solo enjoy his steak dinner?
Because he didn't have a knife.
No, it was Chewie.
You stole my thunder on that one. I was just about to say it's something to do with Chewbacca.
That was going to be your answer? Something to do with Chewbacca.
But that would have been enough for the judges to pick me as the win.
Yeah.
I'll count to 10 before I come in with the answer. Why do you never see elephants hiding in trees?
Because they're fat.
No, because they're so good at it.
I don't get it.
Because they are so good at it.
Right.
They're so good at hiding in trees you can't see them.
Oh, got it. But I'm ching. That was more of like a common sense joke.
Okay, very much.
Thank you, Kentucky.
Have you heard about the invention that allows us to see through walls?
No, I need that.
Yeah, a hammer.
No, windows.
Or a hammer. A hammer would work too.
Yeah.
Because if there's an invention that sees through walls, that means you can use that to see through saris.
Okay. Well, have some knock jokes. I haven't done those for a while.
Yeah.
Knock.
Who's there?
Nobel.
Nobel who?
No bells, so I just knocked.
But I'm ching. Good one.
Knock.
Who's there?
Alabama.
Alabama who?
No, hang on. Oh, no, that's a bad one. I should read it. Knock. Who's there? Alabama. Anybody with you? Nope. I'm Alabama myself.
Alabama myself.
Anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, don't worry about that one. Oh dear. I think I'm going to leave it there because
You're going to leave it on that one. Okay.
We want to. Yeah, I'm going to leave it on a low because we all want to hear and listen to B.
True. We do want B.
We want B. We want B.
We want B. We want B. Well, thank you so much for your wonderful.
Be careful what you wish for.
Yeah, thank you so much for your wonderful dad jokes and bringing us the news live from the red carpet.
Yeah. Oh, they just started to lay the red carpet down. I'm looking. Oh, is that?
Take us some pictures. Post it in my Discord. Take a picture for us.
Yeah, no problem. I'll send it across to you shortly.
Awesome.
Give me some autographs. Give me some autographs. All that, Queen, King, Prince,
Yeah, no problem
Princess,
at all.
I don't care who it is.
Yeah, you take care. B, have a great show. I'll talk to you later on. Before we go tonight, starting at 7 p.m. UK time, which is 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's Takeover Tuesday.
That's right.
That starts with Dangly Balls at 7 p.m. 2 p.m. Eastern Standard. 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard, it will be me, and then at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard, it will be Behind the Bars.
Woohoo!
Who's on at 3?
Awesome.
Yep, that's 3 p.m. Eastern Standard,
Behind
8
bars.
p.m. UK, Behind the Bars. I'm at 7:30 p.m. UK time, 2:30 Eastern Standard, and Dan Gleeballs, the master of it all, at 7 p.m. UK, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard.
Awesome.
Had to get the plug in.
Well, you are welcome.
Glad you
Thank
did.
you. Yeah.
I meant to do that every Tuesday we're on, and I always forget. And then, yeah, it's my fault because there's so much going on. But absolutely, the Brit Takeover starts at 2 p.m. Eastern Time.
Yep. Sounds awesome. We'll be there.
Everyone, stay safe, please. Look after each other, and if you're in North America, don't forget to vote. Have a great day.
Yep.
Oh, today is election day.
Yep.
He knows
Thanks,
more about it
Chester.
than I do.
Yep.
All right.
Bye.
Yep.
Bye.
See ya.
And thank you so much, Kentucky Fried Scambaits, for the super chat. He said, better hope the girl who owns the attack bees doesn't find out about your art. After all, appreciation of great art belongs to the eye of the bee holder.
Thank you so much, Kentucky. That's very clever.
That was clever. And it's great to see you.
Hopefully Chester gets some autographs, hands them my way. I can sell one on eBay, pay next month's rent, and then we can save the deputy or the police department from some bee stings. So
Let's hope.
Good Samaritan. Send me some autographs.
Sounds great. Well, I believe it's time for a take break, and then when we come back, we'll have Behind Bars with us.
And this is a short video because I knew B was coming on, so I don't want to take too much time. So it'll be only 10 minutes, and then Behind Bars will be with us.
Yes, and during the time while we're listening, please hit that like button.
My name is Dave Sawyers from Publishers Clearance House. How may I assist your call?
Yeah, I talked to somebody the other day, and I paid the money, and I've been waiting, but nobody's here.
What did you do?
I thought I would win my money. Like, I paid the fee. I paid the taxes, and...
How much?
Hello?
How much did you pay? How much did you pay?
He told me I needed to pay $1,500.
And where did you send it?
I gave them the gift card number.
How much gift card did you purchase?
$1,500. And that was 2 days ago, and no one's here. I was expecting them to bring me the check in a car.
How much cards did you purchase? That's what I asked you.
I got three $500.
And when did you purchase them?
2 days ago.
You need 3 fresh ones. That's why.
They were fresh. I already paid the money. I paid them the money.
They declined the payment. They're actually going back to the card, so you will have to get 3 fresh ones.
They did not decline the payment. We can do a conference call right now, and I can prove it. We can call the gift card number on the back. They were redeemed, sir.
I'm telling you, that's the reason why you need to get those 3, because I'm the engineer here at the company, and I'm telling you what's going on.
You're the what there?
The engineer.
You're the dumb fuck there. You're ridiculous. Get a fucking job and stop hurting people. You sound ridiculous. I'm embarrassed for you. Get off my phone, bitch. Get off my phone, bitch.
Who told you to call me?
You called me.
Motherfucker, you're the one that called you.
Oh, I called you?
Yes, you did.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Called you.
Okay, let's start over, okay? I'll call you right back. I have 1,000 other phone numbers. I'll call you back from each and every one of them today. Fucking loser. Bye. Good morning.
Thank you for calling support. My name is Ross. How can I help you?
Listen to me, you son of a bitch. You need to stay away from my house. Do not come into this property again. Do you understand me?
What happened to you, motherfucker?
You were near my house yesterday. I saw you. I know who you are.
Thank you for contacting all customer support. You're speaking with Dave Parker. How can I help you today?
I told you, Dave, you can't eat those berries in my backyard. Why do you keep coming to my backyard? What's your fascination with my backyard?
Thank you for calling. How can I help you?
Hey, listen to me. I've called you several times in the past on this. I don't know why you keep parking your car here. I can't get into my car. There's one handicap spot in this development, and why do you take it up?
Sir, this is not the car support center.
I don't know what you just said there, but you got to stop parking your car here. I can barely get into my car, and you're in a handicap spot. You're not handicapped. Go ahead, please.
Am I audible?
You're very audible. You're crazy, though, but you're audible. You got to stop parking your car down here. I'm going to break your car windows. I promise you.
That's okay, sir. That would be more better.
That would be more better? It'd be more better if I break your windows? Stop parking your car here. Learn how to park. Learn how to park, Gandu.
You have dialed the wrong number, sir. Sir, this is an IT company, sir.
You're saying that wasn't your car, though?
No, sir. Actually, not VR. You're looking for...
Oh, my goodness. I am so sorry. Oh my goodness.
No, that's okay.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'll call you back again, okay? Okay, Firmilinge.
For calling, how may I help you?
Oh, I am so sorry. No victim here. I'm sorry. Do you want to hang up? We try again?
What the fuck? Who are you?
Oh, I'm your worst nightmare, bitch. I make it so you have no victims. Mera naam Raj Patel hai. Aur aap? Why do you ask and then you hang up?
You calling support for the mission now?
I can't really hear you. What's going on with your phone? Can you switch phones or speak up or do something? What are you doing? Washing dishes? I can't hear you. I really can't hear you, but the phone is the least of your worries.
Thank you for calling customer support. This is Matt. How much what can I do for you?
Asshole. Can't do anything for me. What can you do for yourself, Gandu? Get a job. Asshole.
You Gandu, motherfucker, asshole.
You're so mad. Why are you so mad, Chutia? Get a job.
Thank you for calling customer support. What can I do for you?
It's me, you dumb fuck. It's me again. Get a job. Told you hours ago to stop this nonsense. Get a job, bitch. That's it. I'll call you back.
Thank you for calling Amazon. It's $16 estimate. How can I assist you today?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking for Amazon. I don't think that's Amazon.
Thank you for calling Geek Squad.
Hello, is this Geek Squad?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, scammer, go ahead, please. You're connected. Tell the world, why do you scam people?
Where we have connected.
Oh, hold on, Gandu. I got a Amazon scammer calling me that might be more entertaining than you are. You sound very boring, like stupid.
Fuck off.
Bebakoof. Oh, I'm gonna fuck off, and I'm gonna fuck right back on. You're gonna love me, punk.
Thank you for calling McAfee. How can I help you?
Oh, McAfee, the other guy said it was Geek Squad. What scam are you doing right now? I'm very confused. That's the end of that conversation. Poor guy doesn't know where he's working today. Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
It's hard to. There's a lot of people yelling Hindi in the background. Is this PayPal?
Hindi in the background.
Yeah, there were people yelling Hindi. I heard Hindi. Tumhara asli naam kya hai? Oh, there it is again.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead, please. Is this PayPal?
Yes.
Okay, are you sure it's PayPal? It doesn't seem like it's PayPal. I don't think that's PayPal. I really don't. Let's try him again.
Thanks for calling PayPal. How can I help you?
Okay, is this the real PayPal? I just spoke to somebody there, and there was a lot of Hindi in the background. People were shouting. Everybody was kung fu fighting. Is this PayPal?
Oh, really? Yeah, this is PayPal.
Oh, okay, thank you so much. Bahat Donyavad. Can you help me? I got an email.
Yeah, what email? Tell me.
Oh, this is PayPal though, right? You're not lying to me. This is definitely PayPal, right?
Yes, I told you, sir. What email did you receive?
Well, there's a lot of people that are impersonating you guys out there. They scam people. They're scumbags. They want to pretend that they're PayPal, and then they steal money. Don't you say goodbye, fucker?
For getting connected to PayPal customer support. While you're talking to Alex, can I help you?
Oh, we got disconnected. Is everything all right? Kya aap theek hai?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Bahat Donyavad. Can you help me?
Mother chod.
Yes, how can I help you?
Oh, hey there, Biscuit. I was supposed to reach out to you. The guy with the S name told me I should be calling you.
Sir, how can I help?
Well, the guy with his name begins with S. I can't pronounce it. He called me. He was very concerned about you. He said you're a loser and you're pretending to work at Apple.
Sir, why are you calling again and again? Do you have any problem?
Why are you scamming again and again and again? Let's talk about you, not me. Don't worry about
Do you
me.
have any proof? Did we scam you? Do you have any proof? Why are you saying that? Don't call ever again.
Are you that stupid that you would say, did I scam you? Does that not make you a scammer?
Sir, do you have any proof? We are running genuine campaign.
You know goddamn well I don't need proof, loser. You know what you're doing. Why would you say that? You're an idiot. This conversation is over, and I will call you back 1,000 more times now, from 1,000 different numbers. No victims for you today, fucker. Man, you got me heated now, asshole. It's on, bitch.
This call is now being recorded.
Record it, bitch.
Sir, why are you calling again and again?
Why are you scamming again and again? Get a job. You don't work for Apple. You'll never work for Apple, Bevercool.
We do have... Well, I don't know where you get this number and why are you calling. I don't know really.
Tumhara asli naam kya hai?
Sir, why are you calling? Where did you get this number, sir? I don't know.
Oh, I'm not the only one calling you today. You know goddamn well, Gandu, I am not the only one calling you.
No, sir. Try to understand. We have not mentioned this number anywhere. I don't know from where did you get that number.
Why are people calling you non-stop then?
Why are you saying that? We are not doing anything and why are you saying that? I don't know.
What's the name of the company you work for? What's the name of the company you work for then? What's the name of the company you work for?
Sir, don't call here, okay?
Oh, you can't answer me? You can't answer me, you fucking loser? Or why would you spend this long on the phone with me, trying to sell me that you're not a scammer? You're an idiot. I'll call you right back.
Amazon Customer Service, this is Chris. How can I help you today?
Chris, what's going on, Chris? Tumhara asli naam kya hai? Mera naam Raj Patel hai. Have we met before?
No.
Okay.
We didn't met.
Aap kaise hai?
Oh, yeah. You speak well.
Thank you.
Keep it up.
Yeah, bahut dhanyavad. What's going on your way?
It's not going that much good.
Oh, no?
I know this is not a good thing, and you also know that.
Yeah, I mean, you just called me. You woke me up.
Yes, so sorry for that. And I swear that I'm gonna leave this job.
I hope you do. I hope you do.
Okay.
You are connected with support. How can I help you?
You're picking up the phone pretending that you want to help people, but you really want to rob them.
I want you to understand. Legally and federally, I know what type of time waster you are.
Do you want people to empty their bank account?
Why would you waste my precious time?
We call scammers. And man, they say the dumbest stuff.
Go ahead, please.
Hey, then I'll call this number again, okay?
Okay, we are back. Let me just B, I'll just call you in Discord. Sorry that if I didn't make it clear. But we are calling B now. Great job, Take. It's really, I love it when you just are like, where do you work?
That was a short one. Like I said, I was kind of incapacitated yesterday. I tried to put something together, but that last guy was, you almost feel bad. You know, as much as I love to rage and curse at those scumbags, when somebody picks up the phone and says they know what they're doing is wrong, they're going to quit, even though they're probably not, I feel like I can't yell at them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like human to human. I don't want to yell at somebody who's telling me that they know that they're a scumbag. So hopefully he's done by now, because that call was made a few weeks ago.
Yeah, for sure. Well, you know how it goes. If he was making money, he's probably not done. If he wasn't making any money, he probably has quit by now. Because there's
I would lean towards he's still there scamming. I mean, I go by the history of all the people we've talked to offline, not just on what we post, and it's very tough to to get people to change sometimes if they're most of the time. Almost all the time, if they're making that much money. But when he picks up the phone and says what he knows he's doing is wrong, I'm like, okay, maybe he's the one out of 100 that will turn. So I didn't want to like rage at him.
For sure. Well, hi B, thanks so much for joining us. I think you're muted.
Yeah, I don't hear B. Where's B?
She's here, but she's muted right now, so she's coming. She was getting her coffee, I think.
Well, for every second that she's not here, I'm going to post her link. and I know she hates that.
Yeah, she's with us. She's just muted. So, well, she'll just. I'm sure she'll unmute in a second after she has her coffee. But super glad to have her on. So she will be right with us, but anyway, yeah, I really love it when you say that. It's so funny. You're just like, who do you work for? And then they're like, I work for PayPal. and then you say like, you work for PayPal? And they're like, yes.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
It's really funny.
That's so annoying. That one girl who we raged at on one of our earlier streams, it was the girl who was messing with your parents.
Uh-huh.
And we really raged at her. Remember her?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And I called her from, I don't know, 4 or 5 different phones over the next week, and she still wanted to try to sell me that, oh, I work for PayPal. It was just, they're so annoying with that.
For sure. Okay, hi
so
B.
Annoying.
Yeah, very annoying. Hi B, welcome to the stream.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, we're super glad to have you. Let me make sure you're turned up all the way because Take and I are a little loud sometimes. But yeah, thanks so much for joining us. Great to have you. How have you been?
I'm good, thank you.
Great. You just been busy scambaiting a lot?
Yeah, I do a lot more sort of behind the scenes stuff. So, yeah, hunting and reporting and sharing. Enjoy all that side of it.
That's awesome. Well, I definitely need to get with you because sometimes I have, like I see some call centers that are scamming a lot of UK people, but then I don't have any way to call them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'll have to get with you.
Yeah. Well, we've got our little UK Discord server here, so we've got a few that we can share those numbers with.
Oh, that's awesome. Well,
plus I'm sharing UK numbers on scammer.info as well, and they are getting picked up there. There are quite a few UK betas look there as well.
Awesome. That's amazing.
On scammer.info a lot. Like I see you everywhere. I see you in everyone's different servers, and you're definitely doing a lot of work behind the scenes. And your last video, it was when they were talking to the bot, and you said like the image it wasn't you recording it. Like somebody recorded it on Discord and let you use it. I thought that was brilliantly done. I don't know. Was that you or was that somebody on Discord? But it was like normally, like I said, I've made this very clear. I'm not the biggest fan of soundboards, but you did it in such a way where the guy actually really went, 8-10 minutes thinking he was talking to a legit person. He was getting frustrated. It was brilliant. But was that somebody on Discord pressing the buttons or like how did you work that all out?
It's literally, I think it's a recording. I don't think it's even a bot. I might be wrong, but I think it's just a recording. But I can't take credit for that. It's one of my friends on Discord who does that. So he just shared it on Discord, and he doesn't have any YouTube presence or anything. So I just thought it was so funny. I said, "Do you mind if I share it?" And he was very happy for me to do so.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
It was good. I loved it.
Yeah, that's awesome. I really like that video that I played today. Take likes it too. He likes it for the comedy. But I just think it's so interesting how honest you are with them. You're like, yeah, I'm using text now. I'm recording you. I'm know you're a scammer. Do you do a lot of calls like that where you're just honest with them, or do you do more baiting, or is it a mixture?
I'm pretty much always honest with them, to be honest. Even the one I don't know if you've watched it, where I think it was called "What Happens When You Tell the Truth to a Scammer" or something like that. And I just kept telling him, yes, I'm pretending to do this, and I'm pretending to go to this website, and he just carried on, even though I told him I was pretending to do everything. And I'm now pretending to put those numbers in, and so yeah, I'm just me. I can't be anything other than me. I've tried playing different characters, but it doesn't work. So I'm always me, and I pretty much always tell the truth to them.
Wow.
Oh, thank you, you beer bump chicken. But like, I've been a fan of yours since immediately hearing you when we were on the flood together, and I think, I mean, is it fair to say though that since a year ago you've gotten a little bit angrier from calling them every day? Because like the last video, the one that CJ played, I mean, you're still your sweet self, but you have a spicier tone about you. And I wonder if that's just from dealing with these liars for so many hours over the last 14 months. Is that fair to say? Or do you think that you're the same as you were when you first started?
Would say I'm the same. I mean, I do go off on them occasionally like that, but that's the first time I've actually published it. And I didn't want to publish it. It's Chester who convinced me to do so. But yeah,
Chester.
no, if I get one that I particularly dislike, yeah, I will go off on them. But generally, I only want to upload things that make people laugh. And I know people laugh at my raging because it is funny, but. But I prefer to just take the mickey out of them and then just upload me taking the mickey. So tonight's premiere, I am definitely taking the mickey. So yeah.
And what
Taking
time
the
is?
mickey.
Yeah, I don't know what that means, but it sounds cool.
I don't know where it comes from. It's I guess it must be a British thing then. But yeah, taking the piss.
I'm gonna have to steal that. I'm gonna have to steal that.
Yeah, you have to steal that one.
It's they always have classier ways of saying things over there. So yeah, I'll beat the Mickey right out of you. So
Yeah.
I like it.
I rarely actually start a call thinking, right, this is going to be funny. Usually my calls just start when I call numbers just to check they're live before sharing them and reporting them, and then if I think I'm talking to somebody who might be entertaining, I'll carry on. And then generally it isn't entertaining. So there's only the odd ones. If they say something, or if I say something that leads somewhere, sometimes it just leads into something funny, and then I'll share that. But usually they're really boring.
Yeah. No, that's a good point. I mean, I think I can be on the phone with them sometimes 4 hours a day, and there's probably about 10 minutes of entertaining things that I think people would want to see, but you still are on the phone with them. And it's not like I don't want to be that kind of person who just hangs up on them and say, oh, well, they're not entertaining. But I mean, you're still wasting their time, and that's kind of why we all started doing this. So I feel guilty sometimes just looking for funny things, but I also feel like we do waste a lot of our time, if we're looking for content. Let's be honest, we're trying to get stuff to entertain people as we spread awareness, and there's plenty of scammers that just will bore the hell out of everyone that hears it. So I totally get what you're saying.
I
mean,
sure.
my favourite, what I really get a lot of pleasure from is finding a pop-up. So I go searching for them. So I'll find a pop-up. UK pop-ups. I can't find American pop-ups in the UK. I think they must sort of go off your IP address. So I find a UK pop-up. I'll share it with my UK friends, and then I report the URL. I report the phone number to the carrier, I share it on scammer.info, so I see other people then calling on scammer.info, and then I get the pleasure of knowing that they're being messed with by other baiters, and then the number goes down and the URL disappears, and I think my job's done. Start to finish, I really get a lot from doing that.
Wow.
Yeah, great.
That's awesome.
And those Microsoft pop-ups, people aren't aware. I mean, like I've been talking to a scammer offline, and he's been telling me a lot. And I passed his number to CJ, and hopefully more can come in the future. But they're making $100,000 in a day sometimes. I mean, they're taking screenshots of people's bank accounts and then pretending that the person is a banker and then robbing their investments. So those pop-up scams are a force to be reckoned with. It's so good that you're focused on that, because they scam a lot of money. A lot of times people don't think that they do, but the more I talk to them offline, and you finally get an honest scammer who will talk, I mean, they're scamming a lot of money. A lot of money. Like they're wiping people out. I talked to a guy the other day, and he said he felt bad because a woman had an SSDI check for, I think there was about $600 in her account, and he didn't want to take it, and the boss said, "Take it. They'll never find us. Take it." And they made him take it.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, please keep messing with those pop-ups. Do all that good work that you're becoming famous for.
Okay.
Yeah.
And talking of scammer friends, I am actually talking to one at the moment. He's given me he gave me 3 victims' numbers, 2 whilst they were actually being scammed.
Wow, that's awesome.
So one of them I could actually hear in the background. I thought he'd called me to taunt me, because the first time I spoke to him, I could hear people being scammed in the background, and I said, "That's hurting me. I can't listen to that." So he left the room and carried on talking to me. And then about 2 o'clock in the morning, I got a phone call, and when I answered, all I could hear was somebody being scammed, and I thought he was just taunting me. And then he sent me text messages saying, "This is an old man, you need to save him," and he sent me the number. And after 30 minutes of calls and text messages, he said to me, I heard when he hung up, and then they were shouting, and he said he's read your messages, and hung up. And then he did the same this morning, late last night, he did the same thing, sent me a number. So it's stressful.
Yeah.
But, and he also sent me some information about a scam boss, which I've shared to my higher authorities. And he also sent me the phone number of an old lady who left him a message, who turned out to be Chester Draw's mum.
So yeah, me and the scammer both got a message, I guess.
Wow, that's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Now, do you find yourself, are you calling every day?
Yes, not making long calls every day. I mean, I call multiple times a day, because I just call to check that numbers are live before I report them or before I share them. Yeah, and then, like I say, if I'm in the mood, I'll stay on the line and just see if it turns into something funny. Or sometimes I just waste their time for an hour or so. They get on my VM, and sometimes it is just a matter of wasting their time, even though it's incredibly boring and there's nothing worth sharing. It's wasted their time.
Wow. Well, it sounds like you're doing amazing work. How exactly do you go about searching for pop-ups? I've been kind of focused on pop-ups lately too, because I've been listening to a call center that does pop-ups, and I really feel like they're one of the most dangerous scams, because it puts something right in front of people's faces, and it's almost like real proof that something bad is happening, and it really hooks people, don't you think?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
So how do you go about finding those pop-ups? Like, how do you search for them?
Well, there's on scammer.info there is actually a link to I think it's called pop-up. Hang on, let me just see what it's called. popupdb.org/generate or something like that. And you choose how many, and it just, I think it just opens up a lot of misspelt websites, and you can choose how many you want. So if you go for 60, it opens up 60 misspelt websites, and quite often they will generate a pop-up for you.
Wow.
There's also there's a guy on one of the servers, he searches for US pop-up, which I then share on scammer.info for him. And he uses AdFly links. So it's an advertising medium called AdFly, and it's just full of all sorts of rubbish, mainly rubbish, but every now and then you do get a pop-up from there as well. So it's time consuming. To be honest, it's tedious and time consuming, but worth it when you find them. I mean, some days I'll find 3 or 4 UK ones, and he sometimes finds 5 or 6 US ones. So between us, I think we're we are making a difference.
Wow, that's super awesome, amazing work.
Yeah, and those fake Microsoft pop-up things, like I said, I used to stay away from them. And usually if the number's on that website, usually it's gone because of the work that you and other baiters are doing. It's gone in about 20, 30 minutes, the number.
Yeah.
And I usually stay away from them. But after talking with that young kid who really doesn't like doing what he's doing, at least he says, and he's giving me some information, I find it necessary to mess with them as much as I can, just because he was telling me they go for investments. I mean, once they get into the person's bank account, they take everything. And it starts off with just telling the victim that there's hackers on the computer, and that's why there's a pop-up, and they're going to connect to the secure server, log into your bank, and then they take a screenshot and they give it to the other guy who acts like a banker, and then the person thinks they're actually talking to their bank because they have all the person's details. It's sick. And like I said, the kid was telling me they can make $100,000 in a day. Now, obviously, he's telling me not every day is like that, but any kind of in this case, we'll call it sales, even though it's scumbag criminals, but it's like a sales environment. Yeah, some days are nothing, other days are hundreds, thousands of dollars. So it's almost, I feel guilty now if I'm not calling the pop-up numbers. They're just out to wreck people's lives, and they'll take $500,000. They'll take somebody's whole life savings, their 401k, everything. And also, the guy told me that they don't usually scam too much around Thanksgiving and Christmas because they think that people will be more with their relatives, where they want to get people that are by themselves. So we'll see if that's true. I'm still thinking there'll be some pop-ups out in the next month. But he was saying that their philosophy, at least in the call center he works in, is they really don't do a lot of work for 6 weeks from around Thanksgiving till after Christmas.
That's exactly what my scammer friend told me. He said that it'll go quiet beginning of December and then start again in the middle of January. That's exactly what he told me. Yeah.
Wow, that's interesting. Good to know.
So from 2 different call centers, we hear the same thing. So maybe we're both making a little bit of headway in meeting an honest person.
We're both talking to the same one, honest.
Or that too. Yeah. Is your guy called This Side Mike?
No, he's not.
Okay.
So what will we do with all of our time then when we're during this time?
Yeah. Well, we'll go back to Amazon or the smaller ones, which can still lead to crazy things. I mean, we've seen CJ's Twitch streams where the Norton or PayPal or whatever scammer you're dealing with is having you mail $60,000 wrapped in tinfoil and putting it in a book. All of them are filthy, but I feel like after talking to the Microsoft scammers, I'm just a little bit, I guess, more aware now that it can be brutal on people's lives.
Yeah, for sure. Well, that's interesting, and sorry, go ahead.
I just thought of something funny a comment that I should have made about half an hour ago that was funny. So can I make it now?
Sure. We're all about second chances here at the Morning Scam Show.
During Chester's news, when he said about the toad being licked, I should have said, who told you?
Yeah, that would have been a great one. We should have thought about that, but we did it.
I know.
Maybe B can fill in for us sometimes when Chester's on assignment or he's got his real life happening. Maybe B could sit in and do some dad jokes.
Oh no! Nobody can take Chester's place.
Yeah.
Well, no, I mean just for that day. I mean it's either nobody or B. So he wouldn't be stealing his thunder. He wouldn't be here. So,
you know what? I thought was funny. A couple of weeks ago, I got a notification that somebody had responded to a comment that I made on one of your videos, Take, and I think it was about this time last year. And it was something like, I'm your sorry about that phone. I'm your stalker on Genesis Floods. I might have a go myself one day. It was about November last year. I put that message on your video.
You inspired her, Take.
I didn't get any notifications or I missed it. I would have loved to have seen that. Maybe you can show me that.
I'll try and dig it out. I'll try and find out where it was. But,
all right.
Yeah, it was somebody just saying, "Oh, it's nice to see this." That that you hadn't even made a call then, and I hadn't. So.
That's
wow,
hilarious.
those were the good old days, huh?
Oh yeah.
We were all young. What a crazy year it's been. But we're still surviving, and we're going forward, and we're still messing with scumbags, and hopefully we're making some progress. There's more of us now, so only thing we can do is spread more awareness and make more calls, waste more time.
Yeah. So do you have any techniques for have you had a lot of scammer reformation? Like, do you have any way that you kind of get a scammer to reform and give you those details? Do you have any tricks?
Oh no, he's the only that one that I've been speaking to this past week or so. He's the only one who's ever sort of engaged with me, because I generally do just take the mickey out of them and make them look like fools. So they're not really going to want to speak to me after that. But he actually rescued his colleague because there was a reverse connection involved, and he jumped in and disconnected the computer and took the phone, and that's when I started talking to him.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, but that's the first time I've actually had any sort of conversations with a so-called reformed scammer, although I'm not sure quite how reformed he is. We'll see.
Well, he was saving. You mean he was saving his other scammer friend from another baiter reversing the connection?
Correct. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, I mean, you have to take it with a grain of salt. I mean, you talk to them, you get what you can, and you're strong enough to know that in the back of your mind, he could be listening to you. Oh, there's a nice lady on the phone. She's got a nice voice. Eventually, I'll ask her for money. And you're ready for that if it ever happens, right?
I'm ready for that, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we all are. Like, I think the more I talk to this side Mike, and he's saying this and that and this, I'm still expecting the day where he says, can you mail me $500 or whatever. So hopefully that doesn't happen, but if it happens, it's not like I would be surprised.
No.
Right. Yeah, for sure. Well, I agree. Like, do you think that scammer reformation is helpful? Because, I mean, obviously it's helpful to me for that person and saving one person from this life, because this life is not good for the scammers either. It's dangerous. There's a lot of long-term consequences, like both career-wise and like mentally. So, of course, helping that one person is amazing. But as far as the scams as a whole, do you think it's beneficial?
It's probably more beneficial if they carry on doing what they're doing, but try and sabotage their rivals' operations, which I suspect there might be a bit of that going on.
That's a good point. Like, we could just try to get give them information about other call centers and see if they mess with them.
I have a feeling the scam boss who he sent me information about, I have a feeling he said it was his boss. I have a feeling it might be a rival boss. I don't know. I've just shared it, and I have no idea what will happen.
What was his reason for giving you the boss's for saying that was the boss's information? Like, did he say he was fed up with them not getting paid correctly, or like?
He says he doesn't work there anymore, and that boss keeps trying to get him to go back there. So I don't know, but hey, I don't even know if it was a scam boss. Like I say, I shared the information to people who might be able to do something with it.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, we're dealing with professional liars. They lie for a living, so we get excited when we get them to turn and give us a boss's location and info. But of course, it could be, like you said, a rival, or it could be someone else. You never know.
It's funny how he doesn't scam anymore. He's stopped scamming. He's earning the equivalent of €250 a month in a legitimate job, and yet he keeps phoning me at midnight or 2 a.m. With the contact details of people who are being scammed. So I don't know where he gets that in his legitimate day job. So who knows?
Interesting. Very
Right.
interesting.
Like, why would somebody that's still working there say, okay, well, this guy's not working there, but let me give him the victim's information?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, it's
doesn't make
very
sense.
weird. What do you guys think in chat? Do you think that scammer... Put a 1 if you think scammer reformation is helpful, or 2 if you think it's not. How about that? We'll see what chat thinks about it. Because I think it's an interesting topic. I've even heard people say, like, don't bother because they're liars. And I mean, obviously that's true. You still should never give out your personal information to them, even if you know them for a while. But they're very good resources. I mean, look how many people that have left there that are helping channels now, like Johnny, Messi. I have Peter. We have With Nature. We've had so many people that brought us so much good information, So
Yeah. People, my theory is, I mean, most people will say 1 or whatever your choices were. I mean, and be skeptical, and you should be skeptical. But there's plenty of people that change. You start off in life and you get mixed up in the wrong crowd, whether you're on the streets of LA and you're joining the Bloods or the Crips, or you're in New York and you're part of MS-13 and the gangs. You meet the right person, and the right person can't always change everybody, but sometimes some of these thugs only need one person to listen, and that's why you always try to give a chance. I wouldn't give up on as a whole and say they're all going to be that way forever. I think that if you get somebody that's willing to listen, I think you can make a difference. Just my opinion, but I don't think everybody's 100% bad forever.
For sure. I agree. And we all do things that are wrong. Obviously, we don't do things that are this wrong where we're like ruining people's lives. But it doesn't mean that there's no hope for them. But again, I say that still means like, don't the next day believe everything that they say. Like Peter and I spent a lot of time together when I was in India, but we had developed that relationship for over a year before I even thought about it. We met in a public place, like we worked our way up. So it's a very, very slow process. So definitely be wary, and please never give anybody else that used to scam any kind of victim information until you know them for like a year. Because they could have a moment of temptation where they want to they need money and then they try to steal from somebody, Yeah,
I'm very aware of all that. It's funny when after he sent me the details of the first lady who was being scammed, and I could actually hear her being scammed, so I know it was real. I then sent him a message to say, do you mind if I share victims' numbers with victim advocates? I said, I'm not trained to speak to victims. And he said, I don't have any victim numbers. So I said, oh, right, okay. And then about an hour later, he sent me a message and said, send me a selfie and I'll send you some victim numbers.
Right.
He didn't get
Very smart. Well, last week you hit 500 subs. I was so happy.
Amazing.
Yeah, we were so happy for you. Take might have been kind of annoying about it, but it worked.
Yeah, but you know what? It's you can laugh, you can joke. I mean, you're up to like 504. What are you at now? Like you're 537.
Oh, wow.
I think you were like at around 460 when we started making that that focus.
Yeah.
And you make something a focus, and as annoying as it was, and I apologize that we were kind of embarrassing you, but it's for the good of everyone. More awareness gets spread, more people get entertained by your awesome videos. Anything can be done in life if you make it a focus, and that's what we proved that day. Yeah, and it was you're 80 subs higher, and I know that's not the end all be all of everything, but it does show that if you want something and you make it a focus, it happens, and that's what we did.
I've always loved to make people laugh. So if people are laughing at the scammers, because that's what they're laughing at, not laughing at me. I'm just taking the mickey out of the scammers. So if people are laughing at scammers, then that's absolutely perfect.
I want to take the Mickey out of something. I want to take the Mickey out of Disney.
I'm gonna have to find out where Take the Mickey came from, because I've no idea. It's just something that I don't know.
Does it just mean like you're like taking their joy, steam, energy, or something like that out of them, like putting them on tilt? The same as putting them on tilt?
Well, it's the same as taking the piss. I assume that's something that you say?
No, never heard that before.
People say, I'm beating the shit out of somebody.
Yeah, just making fun of them. Making fun of them, I guess.
You guys just have a classier way of saying things, so I'm gonna have to work on this for a day, and then eventually maybe I'll steal it and come up with a little bit of F words surrounding the Mickey word. So I'll make it my own. I'll steal it and make it my own. But I love it.
You're learning Hindi, so maybe you need to learn some English silliness as well.
There's a lot I need to learn. I know. There's only so many hours in the day, right? You have a couple hours of Hindi, a couple hours of Brit talk. I'm learning a lot of Australian. Next thing you know, I'll have to learn the metric system.
Oh wow, no, I've not learned that yet.
And now, when you measure degrees in your beautiful country, do you say it's 30 degrees Celsius, or do you say it's like 70 degrees Fahrenheit or whatever?
Now, here in the UK, if it's very cold, we use Celsius. We'll say, oh, it's 2 degrees or it's -3. If it's very hot, we use Fahrenheit. We'll say, oh, it's 82 degrees.
So it's like extra confusing then. You're like,
But we do.
Oh.
That's what we do.
And you're still driving on the other side of the street, right?
Yeah, we're still on the wrong side of the road.
All right,
Oh
I got a
my
lot of work to
goodness. Yeah, there's a lot to be done still with you guys over there. Well, that's
But
awesome.
All our distances are in miles. We don't use kilometers. We're in miles.
Right. It's like half and half. But
Yeah.
but when I watch a boxing, I'm a huge boxing fan, and I watch like Kell Brook, who's a big boxer in England, or Amir Khan. They always, when they're weighing in, they say they're 12 pounds, or not 12 stone,
Yeah.
or something like that. So
Yeah.
you measure things a little differently.
Yeah, but if
Yeah.
you go shopping, you buy everything in kilograms.
Right.
And if you have your hair cut, you tell them how many inches you want cutting off, and yet officially we use centimeters and meters. So no, we're a bit of a mixed. We're all a bit mixed up, I think.
Yeah.
Right. Confusing the Mickey out of me.
Well, that's it's really good. Really good work that you're doing. Super proud of you, and she's a great example. Like, your videos, as awesome as they are, only touch the surface of all the work you're doing, and that's honestly true for a lot of Scambaiters, and Take as well. Like, Take has been working with this pop-up guy, like spending time talking to him, getting information, feeling him out. So we're doing a lot of work behind the scenes, and it's so hard to articulate all of the work that we're doing without being like, hey guys, this is what I did today. Don't you find that's true? Like, it can be really hard to tell the people what we do all day.
Yeah.
And for every one of us who's got a YouTube channel and putting stuff out there, there's dozens more who never put anything out there and who are working tirelessly behind the scenes doing various different things, who never get any recognition for it.
True.
Amen to that.
With the bot. I mean, he just works tirelessly doing all sorts of things. And doesn't get, like I say, other than in the server where people laugh at what he puts on the server. And there's loads like him. There's loads just working in the background, working away. And so I'd like to say thank you to all those.
Yeah.
Yep. No, I agree. Thank you. And
yeah,
it's, I mean, if there was not one Scambaiter, and there's so many people with channels and so many people behind the scenes, there's so many people that are aware of this. Imagine if nobody had a channel, nobody did any work behind the scenes, and this stuff just kept going on. I mean, I bet you millions of dollars have been saved because of all of the work that goes on behind the scenes and on the front lines with the channel. So many dollars are saved, so many lives are saved because of all the work that people are doing. It's people need to do a story on it one day, and I think they will.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I think we're just at the tip of the iceberg right now with spreading awareness. And every day that we're doing it, more and more people will get aware. But we're still in the crawling stages, I think. A lot more needs to be done. There needs to be commercials on TV nonstop. There needs to be, billboards. There needs to be a lot more seriousness taken to this.
Yeah. And if anybody knows those people that are working behind the scenes that don't have a channel and don't want to have a channel but would love to share what they're doing, please send them to my have them message me in Discord or email me to come on the show. Like, this is what this show is for. Is to discuss those things. So this is a good forum. They can come on. I don't think we're too intimidating or anything, and you don't have to edit any videos. So please, that's what we're here for, right? Don't you think, Take?
Yeah, I mean, we don't hear from everybody. I mean, a lot of people don't want to even have their voice broadcast. That's fine. But there is no pressure. If you got something to say, please call in or get with CJ or myself, and we have the email that you can send it message and come on and talk about what you do or what you can bring to the war on scammers. And you don't need to be on camera. You can sit there in curlers and pair of budgie smugglers like I do every day.
Right.
So just, please. Everybody's got a home here.
For sure. Well, B, what kind of, how can people support you, by the way? Do you have like a Patreon or anything like that?
No, I'm quite happy just to, I don't need any support. I'm fine.
You want your link posted at least? I'll post your link for you.
Oh, that's nice of you.
He'll post it whether you want it posted or not. It's posted.
I'm here to help.
Yeah. You have any future plans for your channel? Like anything you want to do? Any projects you're working on or anything like that you want to share?
No, not looking into the future at all.
Cool. Well, you sound like Take's kind of girl for a lot of reasons. You're funny. You just try to get through each day. You like to rage at scammers. See, that's why y'all are such good friends.
Yeah, I'd be afraid to be though. I think she'd beat the Mickey out of me on a daily basis.
No, you didn't use it right. You don't beat the Mickey out of anyone.
Oh, well, how do you
She's
use
already
it?
yelling at me.
Yeah, how do you use it then? Like, what's a way we can use it?
You take the Mickey. You
take it. You take their Mickey.
Yeah.
So, like, they're thieves, we're taking, like, they're a thief of money, we're a thief of Mickeys.
That's only if you're making fun of them. That's it. It's a way of saying making fun of someone taking the Mickey.
Cool. I like it. Well, I will find a way to use it somehow, some way. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. It was so awesome talking to you. Anything?
Awesome.
If there's anything else you want to talk about, we got time. I'm not rushing you or anything.
No, that's fine. Just to a little plug for my premiere tonight.
Yeah, please.
I would like people to have a guess at how many times I can say pew pew, Barney McGrew, Cuthbert, Dibble and Grub in 30 minutes.
How many times can you say in 30 minutes? I'll say 4. That's my guess.
If it's more than one, you got some talent. Because I'm like, it would take me 30 minutes to probably say it just once.
That's the fireman at Trumpton. So it was a children's TV program from the 60s in the UK. Pew,
gotcha.
Pew, pew,
Wow.
Barney McGrew, Cuthbert, Dibble and Grub.
Oh, New Moon says 8. Wow.
Oh, well.
Dan says 17.
Your premiere is at 3 o'clock Eastern time. Is that correct? We have Dan Gleeballs at 2 p.m. and then Chester at 2:30, and then you, and then Tony Mosh. I don't think Chester mentioned Tony Mosh, but in the past, Tony followed you.
Yeah,
I think.
I don't think Tony's got anything ready for today.
Okay.
So where do we start?
Three big names to watch.
Where do we start at 2 o'clock? We start with Dan?
Dan at 2, Chester
Awesome.
at 2:30, and then me at 3.
Yep, so that's that's our Tuesday UK schedule, everyone. So we start, make sure you start at 2 p.m. Eastern with Dan, and then someone in chat will remind us where to go to next. But I think it was Dan, Chester, B. I think that's the order, right?
They help each other out. So, I mean, I'm sure everybody shows up at Dan's, and then, they follow everybody to B's or to Chester's, and then from Chester's to B's.
Yeah.
So it's a nice little tight little bunch over there.
Yeah. Nobody in chat has got anywhere near the number of times I say pew pew, Barney McGrew, Cuthbert, Dibble and Grub.
Oh my gosh,
I mean,
Ross
it's a
said 25. Yeah.
So is it fair? Can we say 30 times? You say it like once
Oh my gosh. Well, I'll definitely be there now. I gotta hear this one.
You guys use minutes there, right?
Yeah.
When I rewatched it just before I uploaded it, it made me laugh quite a lot, and I just thought, well, I do believe that my content is quite unique.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
That when I watched it.
Oh my gosh. Well, definitely. Raz said 150. Whoa.
No, Raz has gone a bit over the top there.
Well, I'll definitely be there now. I have to hear this one. And if anyone can't come to the premiere, the video will still be posted, so you can check out the video later. You don't have to. Yeah. You don't have to come to the premiere, but I think cool people will be there. So if you can, come to the premiere, because in case y'all don't know, the main reason we premiere our videos is because if it has those views to start with, YouTube's more likely to recommend it. So it helps the creator a lot to come to the premiere. But if you can't, we understand. We know people have stuff to do. Then you please check it out later. Behind the Bars, her link is pinned above or below in the description if you're watching later. And it was a pleasure as always. You know how much we love you for sure. I hope you know.
Thank you.
And thank you for all the work you're doing behind the scenes. Like, you're really making a difference. And I know me saying it isn't much, but really, on behalf of the entire world, thank you so much for all the work that you're doing behind the scenes to help with this problem.
Okay, it's a pleasure. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks so much. Love you.
Bye.
All right, B. We'll see you later. Cheers.
Yeah, cheers. And if anyone takes the Mickey out of B, I'll be angry.
We keep holding her up. She's probably going to have a tea and a biscuit.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Don't mention biscuits. Bye then. Bye.
Okay, bye. Talk to you later. All right. Well, I'm going to show a quick 2-minute clip of a video I did a few months ago. If y'all will just go over, hit the watch now. If you haven't seen it before, but I do have a special guest in it. So, well, I'm going to play this short clip and we'll be right back.
Alright, don't tell them any money thing or any business thing over there. Keep it in your mind, honey. Alright?
Okay, here I go.
Okay.
Hi, sir. How are you today, sir?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, thanks. I need to courier this by 10 a.m. This box.
Okay, ma'am. Are you shipping any money or any illicit drugs?
No, it's a property document.
Okay. Do you mind if we scan it?
Sure.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay, sir. Does the box look okay?
No, ma'am. We have an issue. We found some money inside of a book that were in between the pages.
You did?
Yes, ma'am. Is there a certain reason why that you lied to me?
I didn't lie to you. Here, talk to my business partner, James.
Hello, James.
James?
James?
Hello?
Hello, James.
Yes, who's this?
This is James.
Yes, this is James. Who's this? Like, where is Madison?
She's here with me, sir. I got a couple of questions for you.
Okay, like, who are you? Pass this phone to Madison. I want to talk to you. I want to talk to her. Pass this phone. Pass this phone to Madison. Pass this phone to Madison. I want to talk to her. Pass this phone to Madison.
Listen here. I'm the one in control here. I've got a few questions for you.
No, I don't want to talk with you. Pass this phone to Madison.
I don't care if you want to talk to me or not. This is how it's going to go. You're going to answer my questions.
Pass this phone to Madison.
Why are you?
Okay.
Sir, why are you having her send money to you in a book?
Pass this phone to Madison. I want to speak with her.
Sir, I'm not Johnny. Do what?
Pass
I'm
this
not a
phone
quarterback.
to Madison. Pass this phone to Madison.
I'm not a quarterback, sir.
Okay, and that was my video that featuring Pecan Head. Please, if you haven't watched it or haven't watched it in a long time, the link's pinned above. You can just hit the link and you can hit the watch later, and I would greatly appreciate that. I'm just trying to keep some of my old videos that I spent, time editing. Like, I don't want them to die, so I just decided I would kind of have a video of the week, play a clip, have you, encourage y'all to go back. This one's a baiting one. I have different styles. I have baiting or informational. So if you haven't watched it at all or haven't watched it in a long time, the link's pinned above. And you guys, if anybody wants to go over, feel free to do that now, because I'm going to try to find at least one number we can try to call for a minute or two before we end. And take, so you said you mostly have been talking a lot to pop-up scammers, right?
I haven't really called a lot in the last, nothing yesterday, and then the day before was Sunday. I don't remember. I think I dealt with Facebook scams for a while, because they're fun, because their numbers don't they don't block. But the pop-up scam, I was talking with him, and that just led me to look for numbers. So I've been dealing with a lot more of the Microsoft idiots.
That's awesome. Because I really hate
and then
those.
The PCH, obviously. PCH has been calling me a lot more, and I don't usually mess with them as much. But they've been texting me, so that's not going to stop me from calling them back.
What idiots. You have to be an idiot to be a scammer and then call you. No offense. I mean, I love talking to you, but I'm not a scammer. If you're a scammer and you call you, you're an idiot.
Right. Yeah, I did have that PCH guy call me back, I think 4 times one night, and he's like, I want to talk to you, man. You're a smart guy. And he's like, I know you hate us, but it's not like we're putting a gun to people's head. That crime should be a lot worse than what we're doing. And then I just started yelling at him. There's no talking to him if you got that kind of logic,
Yeah.
So you faking that you work for the lottery and telling somebody that they're going to make $21 million in a new car is not a crime if they give you $500, but it's their fault because they're just giving you the money. I lost it. I can't talk with them.
That's crazy.
No.
Well, here's a Facebook scam number, so let's try that one and see if it works.
You are currently caller number 4. Waiting to speak with the representative.
Oh my God!
The estimated hold time is currently 1
their phone's bad already.
10 seconds.
Yeah, I think that's their phone, not me, because everything's been fine. Don't you think?
It's always their phone.
I mean,
currently caller number 2. Waiting to speak with the representative.
I don't think that matters, though.
Hold time is currently 40
It can go up to 20 later. They don't know what they're doing.
Patience. All of our representatives are currently busy. Please stay on the line, and your call will be answered by the next available representative.
Thank you for calling support. You're talking to David. How may I help you?
Oh, is this Facebook?
Yes, this is Facebook. How may I help?
Okay, I need some help, but you're Facebook, right?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Can you help me?
Yes, sir, I can hear you. What problem do you have?
You are so stupid. I want to talk to somebody else. Is there anyone else here I can speak with, please? You are way too stupid.
No, motherfucker, you cannot speak to anyone else.
Oh, I can't speak to anybody else? Should I call back? Gandu?
I think he called you the MF.
I can't understand anything they're saying anyway. Their phone is so bad.
He said, no, motherfucker, you can't talk to someone else.
Well, let's call him back. Let's see if we can talk to somebody else.
Yeah, let's call him back. I don't know why his phones are so bad. Like, they're internet phones. Why are they so bad?
You are currently caller number 2. Waiting to
Oh my
speak
gosh.
with a representative.
Why are they
The
so
estimated
bad?
hold-
I'm telling you, I get this all the time now. Not just this scam, all of them.
I mean, they're internet phones. Why would they be this bad? It's not like they have reception.
I've been getting bad ones at Geek, Norton.
Thank you for calling. Thank you for calling customer support. How may I help you, sir?
Hello, can you help me?
Hello, sir.
Yeah, I'm right here.
Yes, sir.
Can you help
Tell
me?
me your concern.
Madam?
Yes, sir.
Okay, listen. You need to get better phones. Can you get better phones like the Amazon scammers? Your phones are the worst. Get a new phone.
He hung up on you already. Let's try him back one more time.
See if he listens.
Horrible. Yeah, maybe someone's messing with their numbers and then,
Your call is now first in line and
Yay,
will be
first.
answered by the next available representative. Thank you for your patience.
Hello? Hello? Hello, is this Facebook?
Facebook, can I help you?
It's very hard to hear you. Kya aap theek hai? Tumhara asli naam kya hai? Aap kaise hai? It sounds like you're being bombed right now. I can't understand you. Go ahead, please.
man, that number is terrible. That number is awful. Like super duper duper awful. Let's try just one right quick. Let's try a Geek Squad and then we'll see if they're any better. We can actually hear them.
Yeah, hopefully they're not getting a lot of victims with those phones.
Yeah, that's a good thing about that is, yeah, it sucks for us because we can't talk to them, but most people are going to hang up on that because you can't understand them at all.
I also wonder, though, if it's like, if they didn't start off that way, but they're getting so many calls and people are flooding them. Like, not just flooding like what we do. Like, I think Scammer Blaster said, like, it's like organic flooding. You know how people just keep calling them?
Yeah.
But I mean, like a serious call flooder, calling them like 100 calls per second. I wonder if their phones are getting broken.
Yeah, that would be great. I would love that myself, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I think that's what happens. And these guys, they just don't know it, and their phones are just so bad.
Well, let's try this Geek Squad one and see what happens.
Please hold while I try to connect you.
Hello?
Hello. I turned the music down. Hopefully I'll get to try to reduce the chances of copyright, but it might be too late.
Who would want to copyright that bad song?
welcome everyone that's just joining us.
Am I muted like when they're playing music like that?
I mean, the audience, if you call it that, the chat can hear you.
I mean, can I talk without the scammer hearing me if they pick up?
Yeah, I have us muted to the scammer. As soon as they pick up, I'll say on or something.
Okay.
We are trying to call a Geek Squad scammer, but we're going to give it like 10 more seconds, and if they don't answer, we're going to try someone else. Or...
Your call has been forwarded to the voicemail for sales team.
Nope.
Sales team.
After all that, they didn't even answer. Okay, one last number for Amazon, and then I need to have my breakfast. I
probably should eat.
Or I'll get hangry. Let's try this one. This is Amazon. Oh shoot, didn't work. It said user busy. Okay, last time for the Facebook, and then we'll end. Let me try it with a different number though.
I knew.
You are currently caller number 2.
Oh my gosh.
Waiting to speak with a representative. The estimated hold time is currently 1 minute. Thank you for your patience.
Are you going to be on Twitch later?
Yeah, I should be on Twitch later, but we'll see how it goes. Definitely will be on in the morning though tomorrow, and a little bit later. Gosh, the phone is awful.
Thank you for calling the comment.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
He heard you. He was just being a jerk. It was Mike.
Mike?
Yeah, he hung up, but he definitely heard you.
Yeah, it was the same guy as before. He knows my voice. If you want to call back, I know you got to eat breakfast. If you call back, then you talk.
Okay, I'll try once with me. See how it goes. Let me change the number again. Then you just jump in. I'll get him started.
You are currently caller number 3. Waiting to
Oh my gosh, I really hope there's not 3 people on the
The
phone.
estimated hold time is currently
Really hope what?
1.
3 people are not on the phone
Thank you
waiting
for your
for these people.
I don't think that matters. I think it's just a generic system, right? I don't think that has any clout.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been on this where it said the 10 minutes, and they pick right up.
Oh my gosh.
You are
And then other times, it's reversed.
Yeah.
2.
So I think they just have like a generic automated system they stole or whatever.
Time
Yeah.
is currently 20 seconds.
20
Thank
seconds,
you for
y'all.
your patience. All of our
I don't
representatives
think
are
that matters.
currently
They can pick up in 1 second or 50.
on the line, and your call will be answered by the next available representative.
Oh my gosh.
Thanks for calling customer service. How can I help you today?
Yes, hello. Is this Facebook?
Yes, ma'am. How can I help you?
Yeah, I was trying to use the dating part on Facebook, and it's not working.
The dating part?
Yeah, there's a tab at the bottom that says dating, but it's not working. Can you help me with that? Or can you give me the number of someone that can? on the app.
Okay, so no problem. May I know what's your name, for your first and last name?
Yeah, my name is Mary.
Mary. And the last name, ma'am?
Smith.
Okay. So you can't log in your Facebook, you can't have access of your Facebook. Password kya?
I can log in, but when I hit the dating part at the dating tab at the bottom of the app, it doesn't pull anything up. And I'm trying to find a date.
Your account would be logged in California yesterday, and someone got trying to put the purchase of $500 of Bitcoin. You know about this purchase, which is going through your debit card?
Oh my God. No, I have no idea.
When did you use your debit card last time?
I just used my debit card yesterday. I spent like $3,700.
So how much money you left on it?
There should be like $42,000 in my account.
Oh, no problem, ma'am. I will go ahead and check, okay, and we need to cancel that purchase. You don't worry about it, because there is a lot of data. Website is not secure, so that is why the people have facing this issue, okay?
Okay, let me ask my husband. Don't tell him about the dating thing. Don't tell him that, okay? Don't tell him.
No.
Hey, honey.
No,
honey,
listen.
There's something wrong with our account. Go ahead, please.
Listen. Listen. If you tell
Yeah, what
your
account?
husband...
Hello, sir? Well, yeah, my wife is messing around with the computer. Are you helping her? She doesn't know what she's doing with this computer. She's in the kitchen, she's slicing tomatoes, and she's touching herself, and she's just being a nasty woman. What is she doing on the computer? Go ahead, please.
Nothing doing in the computer. She have a problem with the Facebook account, okay?
I told her not to go on Facebook anymore. Facebook leads to all kinds of problems. All kinds of problems. I don't need her doing... Can you fix this Facebook for her? I'm leaving. You help this woman. I'm done. You help this woman. I'm leaving, okay? I'm going for breakfast.
No problem. I will fix it, okay? Don't worry.
Oh,
take your time.
Thank you so much. Yeah, help this woman. I can't deal with her anymore. I'm out of here. All right. Feed the dog, honey.
right.
Feed the dog. He's hungry. Feed the dog, too. Fix that Facebook and feed the dog.
Okay, bye, honey.
Mom.
Bye. Stop slicing
What
tomatoes.
happened?
Okay, he's gone.
Okay, so your husband know about your dating?
No, that's why I told you not to tell him.
Oh. Okay, I'm not gonna tell him. Don't worry about it. But this is the serious issue. Don't worry about it. First of all, relax, calm down. Okay, I'm gonna connect you.
Okay, yeah. Let me calm down, because I don't want to get in trouble. Hello?
Okay, so what is your cell phone, ma'am? You have an Android phone? You have an iPhone?
I have an iPhone.
Okay, so first of all, as you know, this is the hacking activity is going on your network, so I will go ahead and connect you with the secured server of Facebook. So put me on a speaker, go back to home screen, open your App Store application.
Okay, my App Store application. Oh crap, he's coming back. Shh, don't tell him.
Yes.
Yeah, honey, did you forget something?
Nope.
Where are my keys? Where are my keys? I can't find anything in this kitchen. You're a slob. You got tomatoes everywhere. There's all kinds of knives everywhere. You're leaving your under things everywhere. What's going on? Where are my keys? I want out of here. Did you fix your Facebook?
No, I'm trying to work on it. I just want to talk to my cousin on Facebook. That's all I'm doing with it, I promise.
No.
Okay.
No problem.
Where
I
are
will
my
fix
keys?
it.
Where are my keys? And I don't know what's going on. I called for help a couple weeks ago. Mr. Simpson's Puma's on our front lawn again, and his teeth are. It's very dangerous out here. Maybe I'll hang out with you for the rest of the day. Oh my goodness.
Oh, but I really need you to go to the store where I fix my Facebook.
I'm not buying you those things anymore. Last time I did that, I don't know what you're doing. You're sending me out there to buy things, and listen, I got some crazy looks at the store.
Listen, you listen to me, okay?
Who, me?
Who, me?
Yes, you don't need to buy anything. The Facebook does not charge anything, okay?
Are you talking to him or me? Or both of us?
I'm talking to you, man. You just follow my
she's sending
instructions.
me out to the
Facebook
store,
will
sir.
not charge anything.
She sends me out
This
to
is
the
free
store
of
to buy
cost.
her woman things, and I'm embarrassed. I just want to go to the store and buy Tic Tacs in a magazine, and she sends me to aisle 5, and
I don't
that's a
have a
very
time to be
embarrassing
interested
aisle.
in your fight. You leave it, okay?
Leave it?
Oh, I should leave it?
Like me? You're telling him to leave me?
I'm not telling to you. I'm telling your husband. If you
Can I get some money, honey?
follow
If you want
my-
me to buy things, can I get some money? I know you got money in that account.
Sure. Yeah, I have money. Should I send you another 5,000?
Yeah, can you just Venmo me it?
Okay. I could sell it
And
too.
Oh, I think it's safe right now. Let me go to my car. Find me my keys. I bet you it's underneath that 33rd tomato. You have so many tomatoes on the kitchen table. I bet you my keys are under one of those tomatoes. Can you hand me my keys?
Yeah, sure. Why don't you go look in the bedroom for your keys?
Do it quickly before that puma comes back. That puma's angry.
Okay, go look.
Okay. Fix your Facebook.
Okay. Okay, sorry, sir. He's gone. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. What do I do now? Hurry, tell me before he comes back.
Open the App Store. Open the App Store on your phone.
Okay. Okay, and what do I look for?
Are you an app?
What are you doing with
You
all
can
these
tap.
boys?
Oh my
tap
gosh,
and
honey, you
search.
scared me. You scared me. Oh my gosh. I'm not doing anything in here. Nothing.
You got enough batteries in here to power up a nuclear plant. What are you doing with all these batteries?
I go through a lot of batteries, okay? It's very necessary for my mental health.
Okay. Carry on.
He finally hung up. I wondered how long that would take.
That's what you get batteries?
Yeah. I was wondering, like, why in the world is this fool on the phone with us? Well, I will post that number on my Discord so y'all can have a fun day with him, and I'll make sure Take gets it as well in case, Take, you need something to do later.
Oh, what's up, Dave? Yeah. I'll be sure to mess with him. Although I got to eat breakfast too. I don't think I can call too. By the time I can call, that number will be down. But they'll be back up with a different number.
You never know.
That scam is very popular. I don't quite understand exactly what they do. Do you know? Like, do they want to get into your Facebook? Obviously, but is it a money type of thing, or is it more of an information type of thing?
It's just like all the other scams where they just try to sell themselves money or say you need to secure your account by getting a security card, I think. It's just the same. It's just a different audience because instead of finding pop-ups, they find people that are looking for Facebook support, you know? Usually older people.
Yeah, it's funny how many calls I've made to them over the past 2 weeks, and I don't know anything about the scam. I just know that they're up to no good, and I rage at them. But that makes sense. They went into your account, and then they're gonna sell themselves money or whatever.
Yeah, I'll try to do a full bait later and see what they do. Although I have a feeling that they only will connect to your phone, not your computer. So it might be difficult, but I'll give it a try and see exactly what happens. But I know another Facebook one I talked to, he just tried to sell money. So it's pretty much the same as Amazon, just a different kind of semi-different opening script.
Same script in the beginning, though. Hackers on your computer, your account, somebody tried from California or whatever. Yeah, it's very similar to all the others.
Yeah, for sure.
You got him salivating, though, when you said there was $42,000 in that account.
I know, for sure.
Yeah. All right, I'll let you read the super chats, and thank you to the mods. Thank you for to Hindebars, and don't forget to check out the Brit Takeover starting at 2 p.m. on YouTube. That's 2 p.m. Eastern time. If you live around else in the world, then you figure it out. I don't have a calculator in front of me, but thank you all. I'll let CJ close us out, and we'll see you all on Thursday.
Thank you so much to Lisa C, Ghost, BB, Raz, TAGOW. Thank you. Kentucky Fried Scambaiter. 3 times. Thank you so much, Kentucky. He hit us up 3 times today. Really appreciate that. And Aussie Beer Bum Chicken. Thank you guys so much for the super chats. Please make sure my link is pinned above for that video. If you need anything to watch this week, that you'll check out my video featuring Pecan Head. And leave a comment. I'm going to start at least shouting out my favorite comment for each video. Let's see if we can get it in the algorithm. So please leave a comment after the video, after we end today on this video we're talking to now. And we'll see you at 2 for the UK takeout. Thank you so much to the mods and members. Love you.
And thank you, Raz. Raz always sneaks in at the last moment. Thank you so much.
Sorry, Raz. Thank you so much, Raz, for your second super chat today. Greatly appreciate it. Couldn't do it without all your support. She does a lot for us. So thank you so much to Raz. And thanks everyone for joining us. It was a great day. So glad to catch up with everyone. And we will be back on Thursday with Gordon Shumway. Love you.
Good night. Good morning. Good day. Wherever you are. Love ya.
Yeah, love y'all. Bye.
You're connected with support. How can I help you?
You're picking up the phone pretending that you want to help people, but you really want to rob them.
I want you to understand, legally and federally, I know what type of time waster you are.
Do you want people to empty their bank account?
Why would you waste my precious time?
3 called scammers. And man, they say the dumbest stuff.
Go ahead, please.
Hey, do not call this number again. Okay?